also.
As somebody
You're welcome.
as somebody who used to give really messages, I receive that cheesy sense of humor as well.
They call me the queso rabbi.
Why is that? Oh, cheesy.
Got him. Come on, Thrayle, where's the WTF when you need it? Also, I got accomplished. Yep, there we go. Yes.
There it is.
I got accomplished in the level that I've been working on in Star Fox. But then I didn't know that there was a missile that was coming toward the frickin' spaceship. Frickin' laser. And then I did it again, and then there's a second missile that comes that I didn't know about. So now I got to beat the whole game again. This is just a scam. Thank God I'm not putting quarters into a machine. Right.
Hi, Jim.
We have a Jim and a Bats.
Hi, Bats.
And 2 boxes left over if anybody does have a belief in a god or god's higher power or anything like that. If you're open to questioning that belief, well, go ahead.
Then share the live. Add up the likes. Give a gift if you have the coin. All of it will help to support the live and bring believers in.
I hope everybody's having a good evening.
Yeah, I'm having a good evening so far. Silent. The more people I add, the more quiet we get. What's up with that?
Well, I took up so much space for the last 10 minutes, so I feel like, you know.
I'm trying to be less emotional and so opinionated about everything so that I might win some brownie points and be a mod.
While we're up here, I did want to ask Santa question. Oh, we got a guest. Never mind. Except later.
We have Bex joining us. Did you mean to join us, Bex?
Yeah, I said if no one else wants to question their religion, I'll question mine again. True.
Well, can you remind us your age for TikTok TOS?
I am 36.
And you have a belief in a god or god's higher power or anything like that?
I'm, as a Catholic, a very bad Catholic, let me just emphasize that, a very bad practicing Catholic.
Very bad Catholic.
Yes. I'm questioning my belief in God.
Aren't all Catholics bad? Like, by default?
I think it's
doesn't the
rules.
guilt come along with the territory?
Touche. Well, I think there's... And I think we were talking about last time how it being part of like my culture. So that's really where my religious side, I guess, quote unquote religious, stems from. Like keeping up with the family tradition and stuff. But there's a lot of things when I question about God, about, you know, even listening to these conversations, I still like it gives me like how some religions can take this book that is written by man and then take that as like the absolute truth. Like I still question that part too. I think we touched a little bit on that.
We did.
And yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to help with the questions, and so you guys can question me
Sounds
about.
like you question yourself quite a bit already. Some of the core things need questioning.
Like, I think it's more of, and if is maybe a Rav because he's a professor, right? Maybe more
A teacher.
a teacher, professor. Thinking of, am I really being? It's not moral, because I'm reaffirming my faith every time I baptize my niece and my nephew, saying like, yes, I'm one with the Catholic faith, and I'm going to teach this religion, which I know I'm not, because as I was saying earlier, I don't even own a Bible. I'm going to further this teaching to my niece and nephew, my other goddaughter. So I'm thinking more of the ethics of that. And like read it more to see if but I feel like it's a more ethical issue for me right now.
Not a doctrinal one, just an ethical one.
Yeah, because I think, like, for example, like with being Catholic, like the priests are all not all, but the whole priest scandal, so that gives me trust issues. I don't know. For me, I think religions can be a form of a cult. And so how do I, in the same breath, teach my niece and nephew, like, yes, follow these churches' teachings, or I'm really not like, I'm talking the talk, but I'm not really walking that walk.
So first of all, in the most truest sense of the word, all religions are cults. Well, yeah, but I'm saying, like, by definition, like, is surrounded.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Okay. So yes, that's a fact. See, not I agree. Yes, that is a fact. Yeah. So I think my question is like, see, I only came up here to help with your algorithms. I'm like, if anyone, I'm just like, you guys can ask me questions all you want.
Can I ask you a few?
Oh, go ahead, Rob.
I have several questions about Catholicism, just in general. And maybe they'll lead to something about your belief, but because it sounds like you're not actually like engaging in Catholicism so much as you like understand yourself, almost like a cultural Catholic or something like that.
Yes, that's a way to explain it. Cultural Catholic. That's a good way to define that.
Would be something along the lines of, questions about Catholicism. Like, okay, one of the first commandments in the entire Torah is do not consume, blood. How do you rectify, or I guess not you, but how do Catholics rectify that with the transubstantiation?
Well, I could be wrong again. I think in one of when they do their ceremony. I mean, I always thought it was weird too. Even growing up as a kid, I'm like, even though they're symbolic, this bread, this is like my body.
Well, it's not symbolic. I mean, according to like the Catholic tradition, it literally becomes the body and the blood.
Well, you have a point there. and that's something I've always, even like when I was in second grade, when you get your first communion, when we do our tradition. When they say, drink this, take this cup, take this bread, this is my body. I'm like, this is okay, well, probably not second grade, but like thinking about it over time, like this is kind of like cannibalism that we're promoting here. I don't know. I don't want to rectify it because I mean that's a good question. I mean, okay, granted, sometimes I'm really hungry. So like when I go to church, when I had to, I'll go because I'm hungry. I'll eat that bread because I'm hungry, but like not for the specific purpose. But I don't really know how to reconcile that though.